So you are a proud owner of the Canon M50, but the problem is you don't know how to set up the settings, the frame rates, the shutter speed, and all those stuff. In this video, I will show you the setting that I'm using for my Canon M50 when doing vlogging, sit-down videos, and slow motion coming up. So what's going on, guys? My name is TJ and I do a lot of videos. I do vlogging videos, I do tech and gears, unboxing videos, and sit down videos like this to help your channel grow. If you are not my subscriber yet, please do consider subscribing, and please hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload video. Starting on my last video, I'm trying to speak English so a lot of my viewers can understand what I'm saying, because I usually vlog with Tagalog. Now I'm trying to level up a little bit, but for disclaimer, my English is not fluent, so please bear with me if my vocabulary get distorted at some time. So just let's go on to the video. So these are my settings for my Canon M50. I usually shoot 29.97 or 30 frames per second when doing the sit-down videos like this. I go to I go to the first tab, the camera icon. On the first one, use the movie recording quality. You change it, you press it, you change it, and you can see all the options. You can shoot like 24:98 in 4K. You can shoot in a full HD for 5994 or the 60 frames per second, and you can use the 29.97 or the 30 frames per second. And there's another option, the 23.98, which I usually use. This is the 24 frames per second, and the other one is the 59.94. It's the HD. 59.94 is the 60 frames, 720p 60 frames per second. I usually use this option, the full HD 23.98. That's equivalent to 24 frames per second. And then I change my shutter speed to 50, so it can give you a nice cinematic look when you're using that option. This is the go-to of those filmmakers and a lot of bloggers too. So we tackled the 24 frames per second. Now we are going to talk about the 30 frames per second. I usually use 30 frames per second when doing sit-down videos like this. Same option. You're gonna click menu or queue, and then you go to the camera icon number 1 and go to the movie quality. So we go to recording size and choose the FHD or full high definition 29.97. that's equivalent to 30 frames per second, and then press OK, and then go back, and then you have to change your shutter speed to 60 to give you that smooth 30 frames per second quality video. So we've tackled the 24 frames per second and the 30 frames per second. Now we go on to the 60 frames per second. So it's the same thing. You go to movie record quality, which on the first tab of the camera icon. When you press menu, then select movie recording size and go to full HD 59.94 frames per second, and then you have to double up the shutter speed to 125 to give you those crisp nice video quality. So you use the 60 frames per second for just I said, for b-rolls, slow-mo, and all those stuff. This give you the nice quality that you're looking for when you're doing the slow-mo shot. So just remember, when you're gonna use the frame rates, you have to double the shutter speed. So let's say you are using the 24 frames per second, the shutter speed is gonna be in this side left corner bottom part. So let's say you're using the 24 frames per second, so your shutter speed is gonna be 50. So when you're using the 30 frames per second, the shutter speed is gonna be like 60. And when you are using the 60 frames per second, there's no 120 shutter speed, so you're gonna use the 125. So that's the shutter speed that you have to use when selecting the frame rates of your camera. So I hope you like this video. I'm trying to upload tech videos, let's say 2 to 3 times a week, depending on my mood. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Please do leave a thumbs up. As always, this is your boy TJ.